Do you struggle getting out of bed in the mornings? Do you suffer from morning grogginess? Perhaps you are even a morning person, but you find yourself getting tired every afternoon. All of us suffer from tiredness from time to time, and many of us, myself included, need a pick-me-up to get us through the day. Many Americans choose soda pop and energy drinks as their pick-me-ups, but don't realize the harm they are doing to their bodies. The sugar and sweeteners in sodas and energy drinks cause a buildup of visceral or belly fat that everyone dreads. A healthier option to give you a quick burst of energy is coffee. According to a Gallup poll in July of 2015, 64% of US adults drink an average of 2.7 cups of coffee per day. I, Parker Eller, am here to tell you why you should join the 64% of Americans who wake up to their morning cup of joe. Drinking coffee provides you with energy to help you get through the day and has numerous health benefits. To start, coffee is a stimulant. In other words, it temporarily increases your level of energy and alertness. As most of you already know, the component of coffee that acts as a stimulant is caffeine. With this being said, caffeine tends to have a negative connotation. Many of us associate caffeine with the energy drinks and sodas that we all know are terrible for us. However, what if I were to tell you that when consumed in moderation, caffeine is actually good for you? To understand the positive effects of caffeine, we first need to understand how caffeine works in our bodies. Neil J. Smatresk, Dean of the College of Science at the University of Texas at Arlington, gave an excellent explanation on the Scientific American website. He explains that caffeine effectively blocks a chemical in our bodies known as phosphodiesterase, or PDE. This chemical is responsible for breaking down a separate chemical known as cyclic adenosine monophosphate, or CAMP. CAMP, in turn, activates a cascade of reactions in our body that lead to the release of two hormones, norepinephrine and epinephrine. These two hormones are responsible for our body's fight or flight behavior. Fight or flight describes what would happen if you were walking in a forest and had a bear running after you. It leads to an increase in our heart rate and blood pressure and delivers more oxygen to our brains. In turn, we become more alert, energized, and focused. As I mentioned, everyone has times when they think they could use an extra boost of alertness, energy, or focus. If you don't think you are one of these people, I'm calling your bluff. Either that, or you need to let me in on your secrets. Finals week at college is a time every college student needs a pick-me-up. I know I can think of a time where coffee saved my behind during finals week. It was the fall semester of 2016, and I was done with all but one of my finals. The last final just happened to be second semester biology, which is known as one of the hardest courses at the University of Iowa. I didn't find the willpower to study until the day before the exam. This is not like me. I usually have all of my studying done 2 nights before every exam. However, it was the night before the exam at 9 p.m. and I just wasn't able to concentrate. I knew I was going to need something to get me through the long night of studying. I went to the Starbucks in the library and asked for a cappuccino with an extra shot of espresso. I paid and the barista came back and said, "I added another half shot. You look like you might need it." I didn't know whether to thank her or be mad at her. But with that, I gulped down the cappuccino and took the dreaded walk back to my study space. The next thing I knew, it was 4 a.m. and I felt like I could recite my notes in my sleep. So I went to sleep, woke up, and dominated the exam. I got my best exam score in that class for the year and sealed the A in the class. Thanks to coffee, I was able to stay up late and concentrate on my exam. As comedian Lewis Black said, "I like coffee because it gives me the illusion that I might be awake." While this particular example was pretty unhealthy, and I would recommend this only in desperate circumstances, regular consumption of coffee does have several health benefits. Have you ever had a massive headache and drank a caffeinated beverage to relieve it? Well, this is because caffeine actually does help cure headaches. If you don't believe me, check the ingredients list the next time you take Excedrin for a migraine. The health benefits of coffee extend beyond the benefits yielded from caffeine, though. According to Authority Nutrition's website, coffee is the best source of antioxidants in the world. Antioxidants prevent the free radicals in our body from damaging cell structure and DNA. The same website provides studies that show coffee consumption being linked to as much as a 50% lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Additionally, regular coffee consumption lowers the risk of cirrhosis of the liver, heart disease, stroke, Parkinson's, and Alzheimer's disease. The benefits don't even stop there, though. An 8-ounce cup of coffee contains just one calorie. An 8-ounce serving of a leading soft drink contains 90 calories for comparison. Additionally, according to menshealth.com, coffee helps clean your bowels. Chemicals in the coffee increase contractions in your gut, which lead to the need to go number 2. So the next time you are struggling relieving yourself, simply try drinking a cup of coffee. Because of all the health benefits I just described, Authority Nutrition states that avid coffee drinkers are actually 20 to 30% less likely to die a premature death. If you want to live longer, start drinking coffee. In conclusion, coffee doesn't just do an excellent job of keeping you awake and focused, it also provides numerous health benefits. The caffeine in coffee causes your body to release hormones that give you energy, increase your alertness, and allow you to focus. Additionally, regular consumption of coffee decreases your risk of diabetes, heart disease, and Alzheimer's, along with many other illnesses. Most importantly, coffee helps you live longer. If that alone isn't a good enough reason for you to start drinking coffee, I don't know what will be. As an unknown person stated on coffeesphere.com, may your coffee be strong and your Monday be short.